I see four people in here. Nice. It's early as hell on Sunday. Let me get this link out to one more, maybe two more places. Definitely Telegram. The Qubic Army chat is where it's at. Where are they at? Oops. Where is it at? It's weird. Nice. Anywhere else that I forget? Ooh, let me hit up Viber Finance and Revo. Where's he at? He's gotta be up here. What the hell? What the hell? Here it is. Alright, I think that's it. How many? Oh, there's 21 people in here now? Alright. Let me give you guys some attention now. Oh, Jesus. If you're on X, please hop over to YouTube so I can talk to you in the chat. Drop a like for the algorithm. The algorithm meaning if you like it, YouTube will push this video out to more people. Just free Qubic marketing. What's going on today? What's going on? What's the price looking like? It's steady, man. It's steady. I also noticed I usually don't look at charts, but I noticed something interesting on TradingView. Look at that. 16. This keeps going up. The 30-day was like 12 something. The perfect setup for the next pump. Pre-halving is go time. But like I was saying, where's TradingView at? This is the weekly. If you notice, there's like clear, like there was a pump and then a downtrend and then a pump and then downtrend. And now this is when they started mining, right? Mid-May. Ever since they started mining Monero, it's just been stairs up. I just thought that was interesting. And that's the weekly chart. Yeah, I'm not a big chart guy, but I thought that was an interesting trend. Look at this. Good golly. I'm not a chart guy, but that looks bullish. Dude, look at this jump right here. Now it's settling down here. It looks like it's down, but it's way up. That's crazy. This was 2.6. Damn. If you're still DCAing down here, that's so good. I know I got a little bit more down there. Close this, share that. Nothing insane happened today. Oh yeah, I just wanted to go over maybe Doge mining. What do you guys think of that? There was an interesting conversation last night. It may or may not be possible because of the ASIC stuff. I'm leaning on the side of it's possible, but I don't know how. But I understand why people say it's impossible to do what they're doing with Monero, with Dogecoin. People are super skeptical. But then again, that happened with Monero too. What do you guys think? I was reading up on it with Grok. I was asking some questions. Who the fuck is this guy? I imagine that sounds like a Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is this guy? I'm sure that's a fake pool. Solo. Qubic mining rewards are coded. Attack the system. Qubic adapts. Adapt your system or get replaced. And one of my, wait, how old is this tweet? August 17th. Oh, this was 2 hours ago. Ooh, let me share this. Got it. So, yeah. In one of my past tweets, I explained a paradox of Monero mining via the Qubic pool. Here is another one. Each Qubic subpool has a fixed amount dedicated to rewarding those in mining XMR. Usually, the miners work 100% of the time, but during the last mining marathon, they suffered from a DDoS attack and were mining 70% of the time on average, and they still are getting the same fixed amount. So the miners burned less electricity, but earned the same revenue because of the attack. Isn't it a cool paradox? Wow. That's incredible. Latest observation, Monero maxis encourage others to dust off their old machines and mine even at a loss, which is crazy. So far so good. These old machines don't need to be profitable. Their owners mine because Monero's ideology, but have they properly analyzed what this entails for other profit-oriented miners? No. I'll explain where the issue is. Let's assume the current revenue is $1 per day. For some machine, let's assume that, oh yeah, he goes over the difficulty, I think. This means that the profit is, this is like a couple weeks old. This means the profit is 50 cents. What will happen after Monero difficulty rises as a consequence of the old machines joining the network? Yada, yada, yada. Essentially, he talks about how the difficulty is going to go up, and yeah, it's not a good solution. Let me turn this music down. Now we're started. Nice. There we go. Da-da-da. Yeah, so that's fresh. This was 2 hours ago, he said. Damn, so he said the more you DDoS, you're helping the miners who are mining Monero. Because you're saving them electricity. But they're still getting the same rewards. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Doge mining. Let's talk about Doge mining. Oh, I was talking to Grok. Where was it? I think I changed the page. Where was it at? Let me find it again. History. What? Nobody in the chat yet? Hey, if you're on X, head over to YouTube. Say what's up in the chat. Let me know if you're here. If these are real numbers. Probably most of you are on X listening or watching this. Let me see. Yeah. Makes sense. Where was I? I share this tab. Dogecoin uses the script algorithm, which is also employed by Litecoin and is heavily reliant on ASIC miners. Specialized hardware optimized for high hash rate output, unlike Monero, which is designed to be ASIC resistant. Dogecoin's mining ecosystem is dominated by powerful ASIC rigs like the Bitmain Antminer L7, yada yada yada. This creates a higher barrier to entry. Doubts about Qubic's ability to mine Dogecoin stem from several factors. Okay, this is what the gentleman was talking about last night during the live. ASIC dominance. Dogecoin's mining is controlled by large-scale ASIC operations, which are capital-intensive and require significant investment in hardware and electricity. Qubic's useful proof-of-work model, which repurposes compute power for tasks like AI training alongside mining, may struggle to compete with dedicated ASICs optimized solely for script hashing. Economic incentives. Qubic's Monero success relied on offering miners higher profitability, 2 to 3 times more than through the average pool, through token burns and rewards. Dogecoin emits $3.2 million daily in mining rewards, a massive revenue stream compared to Monero's smaller security budget. Yeah, that's way crazier. Their emissions. To attract Dogecoin miners, Qubic would need to offer substantially higher returns, which could be costly and unsustainable, especially if Qubic's token value, $300 million market cap, doesn't scale to match Dogecoin's. I wonder if they'll, let's see, network scale. Dogecoin's hash rate is significantly higher than Monero's. Yeah, it's a lot. Qubic's ability to amass 51% of Monero's hash rate peaking at blah 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 is less feasible against Dogecoin. Or pools like via BTC and F blah blah blah. Yeah, they have like terahashes worth of hash. Qubic's strategy and feasibility. Let me check something. I'm on YouTube. What's up, fellas? Thanks for stopping by. Just reading up on some Doge mining. What up, Cade? Let me see here. Let me pin the first comment. Where are you at? Multitask. Be like J Tango and get pinned. Make friends in the chat. We're all about community here. Community. All right, back to the Dogecoin. Economic leverage. Despite these challenges, Qubic's Monero campaign shows it can defy skeptics through clever economic strategies. Here's how Qubic might approach Dogecoin and address the doubts. Economic leverage. Qubic could replicate its Monero strategy by offering miners dual earning opportunities through useful proof of work, combining Dogecoin mining rewards with Qubic token incentives. That's not useful proof of work. Post on X suggests Qubic aims to redirect Dogecoin's $3.2 million daily rewards into Qubic token burns, potentially boosting token value and attracting miners. If Qubic can offer $3 plus per CPU day per day, compared to 64 cents, blah, 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 blah. Hybrid mining. This one looks like the most feasible. I was skimming through this earlier. Hybrid mining. While Dogecoin is ASIC dominated, some miners use GPUs or ASICs that could be repurposed for Qubic's useful proof of work tasks. Right? This is the useful proof of work AI computations, not mining other coins. Architecture running on validators RAM might allow it to integrate Dogecoin mining as a yield layer without requiring top-tier ASICs initially. This seems like feasible. I wonder if this is like a thing. Because not every Dogecoin miner is an ASIC. I'm sure you can mine it with GPUs. And then you optimize them with Qubic's magic. Community and marketing. Qubic's Monero push was partly a marketing stunt to prove its useful proof of work model, as noted by its critics. Targeting Dogecoin, backed by high-profile figures like Elon Musk, blah blah blah. We all know that. However, the ASIC barrier remains significant. Yeah, that's the biggest barrier. I think even CFB said that Qubic would need access to substantial script ASIC hardware or a way to make CPU, GPU mining competitive, which is unlikely. Oh, unlikely, according to Grok. What does Grok know? Even scripts optimization for ASICs. The cost of sustaining a 51% attack on Doge could exceed $100,000 per day compared to. Okay, I think Grok is tripping now. I think right here it started like hallucinate, because what the fuck? It doesn't cost them any money. One, two. If it would cost more for Dogecoin, not less. That didn't make any sense at all. This is why you need real intelligence, not fucking LLMs. Yeah, there were talks about it. I mean, nothing's set in stone, but there is a community pushback, according to CFB. I'll see if I can find a tweet. But yeah, baby steps. It seems like the ASIC thing might be the biggest barrier, but if they can somehow get a bunch of GPU miners to attack Doge and give them more yield, especially by pushing the Qubic price up and paying them in Qubic for mining Doge, I mean, their incentive, it could work. It could work. It could work. Let me see if I can find that tweet. Even if this specific case is out of context, you cannot deny that it was a broader attitude among Zcash devs. You yourself celebrated Monero's delisting and mocked its uncompromising approach. You're a regulation maxi, not an anonymity maxi. Huh? This is rich people going at it. Satoshi von Saberhagen. That name is so funny. Hey. Wait. What? Scroll with this hand. I'm trying to find that. There it is. Qubic is the top 2 pool currently. That's hella funny. Apparently, someone made like a fake pool just to prove you can make a fake hash. But like, it's so stupid. It's like the most childish shit. You can tell like that was like some sort of recluse who doesn't ever go out, thinking they were making up a point, who never matured. Goopax is such a funny word. Goopax. Imagine pitching your business and you have to say Goopax with a serious face. I present to you Goopax. If I was an investor, I'd immediately go, Goopax. This better be good. This better be damn good. Vibra. Good evening. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know what I'm droning on about. What? Come here then. Wait. Boom. How do you guys feel about QSwap dropping? They've been in testnet for a while. Let me see if is QForge still a thing. QForge. Let me go. There it is. Boom. This is Q4s. They have Nostromo. And they have QSwap. Ooh, should I connect my wallet? Should I try something out right now? Maybe I should. Bop, 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 bing, beep, bing. Alright, I'm gonna try that out. Hey, what the? Wait. So, in case you didn't know, I believe this guy's a dev on Qubic. I think he's working on QSwap. So QSwap is in testnet. And if you don't know, QSwap is going to be like Qubic's version of Uniswap. I'm going to connect my mobile wallet real quick. Let's see if it works. Because the last time I tried to mess with it, it was when it first came out and the whole community like broke it. So I'm going to open up my mobile wallet. Oh no. My biometrics isn't working. Oh man, I hate when I have to type it. Just a moment. Wallet connect. Alright, I hope this doesn't destroy my wallet. Alright, I'm gonna go to the testnet. Damn, does it have to show my whole wallet? I don't think I want to do that on stream. Let me see. Disconnected. Let me try it again. It might be bugging out. Is it still not working? If it don't work, it don't work. What am I gonna do? No, it's not working. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. That's not good. Is it me? See, welcome to Nostromo. Let me try to connect with... Is it Q-Forge that's fucked up? Or is it my internet? Am I online? Do I have a trillion Qubic? What the fuck? No. That's like $3 million. That's a crazy question to ask. What up, Brad Johnson? Kratos, do you have a trillion? Somebody was in the stream like a few weeks ago. They were like, I have 2 trillion Qubic. I was like, what? I was like, damn, so you're rich if you're just holding that in Qubic. But I'm gonna take what he's saying at face value. I'm not saying that he's telling the truth, but there's people out there. There are wallets that are not exchanges that hold like hundreds of billions of Qubic. Watch. It's trippy. You're like, damn, these people have a lot of fucking money. I bet a bunch of them are miners, but I bet a bunch aren't as well. Uh-oh, are we getting DDoSed again? So QEarn has the most, obviously. Then Gate.io, then Mexi, BitGet. And then look at this. I think this might have been the guy's wallet. Or it might not be. This could be CFB or something. Or CFB could be like 10 of the top 20 wallets or something. Or he could hold none. Who knows? No, I bet he has 1 trillion. Dude, if CFB dude, if you have 1 trillion Qubic, oh my god. Why is my knuckle so itchy? Did I get bit by something? I definitely did. That's an itchy bite on my knuckle. Ooh. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. 1 trillion at a penny? Let me see. I'm pretty sure you're a billionaire. Let me double check. Yeah, man. Damn, that's $10 billion. If you have 1 trillion Qubic and it hits the price target, that's $10 billion. Ooh. 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 Dude, a lot of these guys are gonna be billionaires. Let's see. Multi-billionaire, pretty much billionaire. Dude, multi-millionaires all up here. In maybe 2 to 5 years. Look at these wallets, man. Crazy hell. These are people who probably put like Swatch. What the fuck? What the fuck is this wallet? Hey, what the fuck is going on here? Is this like a Ninja smart contract? Swatch. What the fuck is Swatch? Contract base. Burn all coins at this contract according to agreement with the quorum. Part of the computer revenue is donated to this contract for burning. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? Is that the burn watcher? Yeah, and Trade Ogre has 3 wallets? Well, there's at least 1 trillion that are frozen by Trade Ogre, I think. So you can count that as out of circulation. It all adds up too. And then you stake it or you buy QCAP with it. You compound your investment. I've been mining since Epoch 104. Nice. Good for you, man. I started to mine until I realized when I started mining, I underestimated my like the hardware that I needed. I was like, oh damn, I thought it was lighter weight than I expected. Do I have a billion Qubic? Oh, do you? A billion Qubic is a good amount to have. That's the goal. $1 billion is my retirement plan. But yeah, thankfully I recently reached $1 billion. But I got in fairly early. I've been DCAing since last year, early last year, or mid last year. I think mid last year, mid 2024. I remember when I caught it, I saw it at the perfect time, and then I was so bullish on it ever since. Let me see, where was it? Because I remember, yeah, it was like right here. What? It was like in this area because I remember looking back at the chart, going like, "Oh man, it went up pretty high," and then I remember it was like a little flat. So I was like, "Oh, it kept kind of supported right here." And then I looked into the tech and the website and the X and all that, and I was like, "Oh shit, this might actually be a good project." And I never looked back. I just kept DCAing. And then I remember this happened. I was like, and then I picked up some more right here. I'm like, "Oh man, this is." Dude, stop. Down. You gotta go down now. You're not being nice. Gotta stop clawing my arm. You go that way. You can't just be clawing my arm. Yeah, chill. Anywho, I remember I went up here. I was like, oh man. I remember this feeling. I was like, oh shoot, this is it. I think I got some more like right. I didn't buy any over 3. I know that for sure. I was like, it was at 2 something. I think it was like 2.2. I was like, oh shit, this is it. And I was like, oh nope. But then this, I didn't realize that it went back down this low. 6 zeros. I don't know what I was doing. This was in March. That's so crazy. You could have got so much more. Even I missed that. And I post about this thing every day. I just don't look at prices. Except like around here, I was looking at prices because I was super hyped. But then after this, I was like, okay, they have to just keep building. And then I just stopped looking at the price. Oh, man. It's never going to be that low again. Like, sayonara, dude. That was heaven down there. Oh, man. Sayonara, dude. Do you have 1 billion Qubic, Kratos? Me scoozy. I feel like all I do is look at prices all day. Nah, I used to be like that. Now I don't know unless somebody tweets about it. Or if I'm about to hop on stream. Sometimes even on stream I'll be surprised because I didn't look at the price yet. But lately I have been just because I've been making content. But it's not because it doesn't do anything for me emotionally unless it's like a crazy pump, like 80% in a day. Then you're just like, why did that happen? Hey yo, Camel Joe, caught you slipping again today, man. It's 8:48. We've been going for 40 minutes. After it's no longer possible to mine Monero, the price will rise again. Are you talking about the price of Monero or the price of Qubic? $3 billion. Nice. It's a nice bag. So you're pretty much you're set for life, man. Just stake it. I'm waiting for all-time high test to gradually come out of it. I've got little bags of so many different cryptos. If I miss a pump on some of them, I might as well toss out the seed phrase. Yeah, that's why I consolidated a lot of my stuff into Qubic. One of those was SHX, which I'm like, damn, I should have saved at least 100,000 of those, because that thing is pumping. I'm like, fuck. Because I did save 100K for a while, and I was like, nah, SHX still has some time to grow. And I was like, damn, look at it. Oh, fuck. It's 3.5. It's 3.5 cents. Jeez Louise. I remember I got it at 4 zeros. I remember I sold it at like, it got up to like, I think a little bit above 1 cent. I was like, damn. So I took out a big chunk. What? There's a Jasmine SHX pair? Oh, I should have kept some of this. Well, hopefully I was right. Hopefully Qubic passes this bitch up super fast and I can buy my way back in. That would be optimal. Then I could look like a genius. Like if Stronghold dips to a penny, right? Like in case this is all hype. Because a lot of people, I notice a lot of people are posting about it, so it could just all be FOMO too. Let's see. Let's check out their X. Let's see what SHX has been talking about. Actually, no. I think it's under Stronghold. One leaked private key equals your wallet drained in seconds. Blockchain secure. Your access points aren't. He looks like such a kid. They do a lot more like background work. They don't like talk a lot about their actual tech unless you probably look into it. I don't know if it's open source. I forget. But I know they're built on Stellar, and I think Stellar is open source, no? What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. The price action could be FOMO, but we'll see. We'll see in a few months if this is just FOMO or not. I think this is a FOMO pump. Because look at the volume. Oh, share that. 7 days, crazy. 40%. What's the 1 month? Oh my fucking. That's crazy. Yeah, the volume's not that crazy. It could drop in a minute by some whale. Because the whales could be the KOLs. They could be coordinating a lot of FOMO. Because I be seeing some X posts. I'm not accusing anyone of manipulation, but Sometimes I see certain people posting about something at the same time, like out of nowhere, and I'll be like, "That's interesting." Never heard of Stronghold and Zebek until this year. Dude, yeah, I randomly came across SHX a while ago, just gem hunting. Sometimes I'll just be bored, just sifting through CoinMarketCap. I was like, what? I threw like $60 at it, it turned into like 5K. I was like, what? Then I saw Qubic, and I was like, ooh. I saw Qubic and V. What else? I saw some other stuff, and then one of my wallets got drained, so like a lot of that disappeared anyway. Sad day. Never missing a Samson or Viber Finance stream again. Shout out to you working hard, gentlemen. Oh, Christopher 3000. Nice. Is that an homage to Andre 3000? Every project has FOMO posts. Yeah. Qubic has non-stop FOMO posts. At least for me, it's been non-stop since I got in. Once I believe in a token, it's non-stop. To the point where now I'm making content. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I like I'm on live? What the fuck? Pumping my bags? I was like, I'm not gonna wait for some fucking loser to get paid to pump my bag. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna pump my own bags. Because as soon as someone, a quote KOL, like someone like famous, I guess, a crypto famous guy, starts talking about something, he's already, just know in your head, once they start talking about it, they're already gonna dump on your head. Like they have a button ready. Bow. Like it's already too late. Once you see a big name talking about it, it's wait for the dip because it's it's gonna pump too hard. You gotta get in right now before the pump. Damn, look at that shit. Actually, let's look at some. Who's talking about SHX lately? Oh, I remember Crypto Banker would be posting about SHX. I used to bull post about SHX until I sold it all. If I still had a bag, I'd be probably making videos about that shit too. But I have none. Now I'm watching from the sideline like this. Man, Qubic better fucking bump. But the thing about Stronghold is I never hear anything like technically interesting except bank stuff. I never hear like actual partnerships. Except for they used to work with IBM. And then I didn't see like utility other than rewards. So I'm like I'm not gonna hold it just to hold it. Like I'd rather put it in something that I believe in for real. If I didn't see Qubic, I'd still have a bunch of SHX. Let's just say that. Oh, I gotta share this tab. Yeah, this is Crypto Banker SHX. He's one guy who always posted about. Stronghold. Who else is talking about it? Yeah, I never hear anything technically cool about it. It's just hype. That's mostly why I sold it. Like I'm sure it'll do well. Like look at it. But I think the pump that's happening right now is FOMO. Yeah. It's like their communication reminds me of something like what's it called? Something like Amway, where it's like there's a product and a service, but it's like always so like weird and vague. Like it works, but something's not right. I don't know if you guys know what Amway is, but go look it up. Bum, 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 bum. Later, y'all. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by, my guy. Camel Joe. But if you have the research behind you while you're holding, that guy will be saying he wished he didn't sell so early. Dump on here. Hey, I mean, some of these guys make a lot of money behind the scenes, regardless of like to them, like the effort from that quick pump and dump is like whatever. Like they don't care. That's why they're called pump and dumps. Like they don't care. That's why good projects they don't hire KOLs like that. That's why there's no good projects in the top. I don't want to say that, but like any project with a subscribe like someone with 1 million subscribers, right? A crypto influencer, right? They're not gonna, especially these days, like the what's the word I'm looking for? The field is different because of all the scams that have gone on in the past. Like there's the people with 1 million subscribers and whatnot, they're only gonna talk about like the blue chip coins, right? Unless they disclose that they're into other tokens, because they'll get called out so quick on being a scam, and people are actually getting like litigation. So people are so careful. But yeah, some people are not careful. But the people with 1 million+ subscribers and things like that, they're not gonna talk about a token unless they're getting paid a lot of money. Whether they dump or not, I mean, they most likely will have like a dump bag that they'll like recycle. That's what I imagine whales do. They have like their retirement bag, and then they have a bag where they just like buy and sell. Try and get PJ from X on weekly for a code chat. His knowledge is insane. Yeah, he's solid. We bump into each other on X. Doge is going to cause next level FOMO. If that happens, that's crazy. It'll take a minute. I want to get through Monero first, because people still aren't convinced about Monero. Yeah, we were talking about Doge earlier in the live. Check out the replay. But you sold for Qubic, so I think you're good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Well, my prediction, my bearish prediction for SHX this is clear bias. Let me just clear bias because of my trade move. Selling, I was still up. Don't get me wrong. I was up from like, I forget if it was 3 or 4 zeros. I sold at a little over a penny. I was like, let me consolidate into Qubic. So I'm like, if Qubic shapes a 0, I'll be way up above what I would be in SHX. And the goal is that Qubic kills at least 3 zeros. 4 is prime. Killing 4 zeros is a penny, right? Yeah. Let me remind myself. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it's at 5 zeros right now. Yeah, 4 zeros. Killing 4 zeros would put it at a penny. Like before, but if this was a Uno, dude, 3 cents would be fucking ridiculous. The burn watcher would be broken. But the having ETH Bridge and Tier 1 is going to bring us, dude, I'm telling you, the having is fucking Wednesday. What the fuck? Dude, the having is Wednesday. Is today another mining marathon? Let me see. I know yesterday was. Let me check. It might be tomorrow. Because I know it's 3 times a week now. No, it's not. Let's take a peek real quick. Let's take a sneak peeky. Look at that. This gap is getting wider because their all-time high is getting bigger. So their average is still about, excuse me, they float above 2. Damn, this was a crazy 2.6. Dude, they're floating above their past PRs, personal records. Look at that, dude. 1,100 blocks. 730. How many? Damn. I think they're gonna get even more blocks than last week because their average is a lot higher. Damn. And the way they're handling the DDoSes is way more efficient now. Damn. I don't like how when you zoom out, it gets all fucked up. So this is today. This is the marathon yesterday. And then this is what, Friday? Yeah, Friday. Thursday. Damn, dude. They're killing it. This was the DDoS city right here. CFB was like, don't you try that shit over here. Let's go back to this. This guy's getting gangster. Again, the Qubic pool has demonstrated that DDoS attacks is not an efficient countermeasure. He's like, come on, bruh. You can't fuck with us. Q Doge. Oh my god. What do you guys think of Q Doge? What do you guys think of Q Doge? How many people? Oh, there's 110 people in here, including the X. Whoever's on. Hey, if you're on X, come over to YouTube so I can chat with you in the live chat. And drop a like for the algorithm, please. All utility is ran on hype. Just wait till the utility is being used. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Can you explain that? I feel like I feel what you're saying, but I don't think I get what you're saying. Like if I'm reading the words, all utility is ran on hype. All utility is ran. You mean all utility tokens? Like the price is hype? Is that what you're saying? If that's what you're saying, yeah, I agree. Most utility tokens are just hype right now. Utility tokens. I'm sure the tech is there, but there's no like adoption. But you know who's getting people to adopt? Who people should like? It's not SHX. This is who I think. This is why I'm still holding this ecosystem. Let me go. Any Metallicus people up in here? XPR and loan. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. It's up 3,000% on the year. Oh my god. Get yourself a bag of this. It's still pretty cheap. You can get 100,000 for 178 bucks. Look at this. I didn't realize it pumped like this. And then I saw it, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hell yeah. And then so was XPR. These move in tandem. XPR on loan. This thing is super up too. It blew my mind when I realized how hard they were pumping. And then there's the big daddy. Like this is the big three of Metallicus. Metal, XPR, and loan. These all just did fucking stupid moves. Because speaking of which, why I bring this up, because they're actually being adopted. Because he brought that up. Like certified by the Fed now. Like, come on. They're onboarding credit unions. They already have Fiserv. Dude. Look at all these look at all these people they onboarded. Vibrant, oh my god. And I think there was another one. Jack Henry. Where is... And then this is one of the co-founders. He's an early Bitcoin guy. Bitcoin and Dogecoin guy. Marshall Hayner. So that's bullish too. He's been around the block. Yeah, the whole team is docs. They have a serious team. Regulatory compliant. Look at this. Look at this. Fed Now service. U.S. Faster Payments Council. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I'm way more bullish on Metallicus than SHX. I think that's part of the reason why I sold SHX too, because I was like, I was looking at the two ecosystems, looking at their actual like live partnerships and onboarding, and I was like, Metallicus is way more transparent, and I can see. And look, Fed Now, like, come on, the Fed Now. Are you kidding me? Come on. What the fuck? Look at this thing. It was at 3 cents. Oh my god. I remember the last time I saw it, it was like around here. And I think I got a little bit more. I was like, oh, this is a scoop city. Because I never saw it above here, like above 10, 15 cents. And then 2 weeks ago, I saw it was 39 cents. I was like, what? And then it kept going up. I was like, what? What is happening? So they must have started onboarding some serious players. And they're probably running validator nodes. Because you need 2,000, you only need 2,000 metal to run a node. So that wasn't very expensive a year ago. That was what, like $60? Now it's a few hundred, I think. Let me see. How much is 2,000? No, what the fuck? It's $858 for 2,000 metal tokens. God damn. Damn. That means 1,000 is 420. What, 7? Damn. That sucks. Dude, you guys could have got in so cheap. Damn. Oh, Frost, thanks for reposting the stream. Right, they're not using it yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're using metal. They're using XPR. They're using loan. I don't see a lot of utility with SHX. So I'm like, I'm not a bearish person, but I'm just objective. I literally don't see any utility with SHX, but besides the rewards token for what's it called, payment merchants. And I'm not a payment merchant. I don't know any payment merchants. I'm sure it's useful for them, like for reward systems. But XPR, there's DeFi, there's staking, there's lending. You can put your you can bridge your Bitcoin over to Proton, and then you can use your Bitcoin at light speed with DeFi. You can lend it out on metal. Let me see. XPR loan protocol. Get ready to loan. Yeah, dude, they have lending available right now. Like if you have a lot of Bitcoin or XRP or anything, you can lend it for yield. Explore markets. All deposits. Look at that. XRP, they have 7 million in XRP. TVL on metal lending is 46 million. That's actually that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know why well, I mean, clearly a lot of people aren't sleeping on metal, but too many are. Look at these numbers. Huh. 17 million? Is that the most? Yeah, XRP is their most popular asset. XPR, almost 9 million. What the? Look at that. 16% APY on your USDC. What the fuck? Oh, I gotta share that tab. My bad. At least I caught myself within, I don't know, at least not 20 minutes. I missed the boat on XPR. I'm just going to buy more Qubic. Yeah, you might as well buy Qubic at this point, because they're not that far off in what's it called, market cap. I don't think. Actually, XPR is 185 million. But yeah, go with Qubic. It'll be a more scarce item, and the narrative is stronger behind it. But XPR is a solid hold. You can't go wrong with it. But I think short term, I don't know. It's hard to say because, man, XPR could go to $1, man. Because say you got $600 worth of $664 worth of XPR, right? You get 100,000 tokens. If that thing goes to $1, you turn $664 into 100,000. But let's see, Qubic. This is if you're in the belief that, if you have a price target of $1, then this is how the mind frame you're gonna be thinking in. But $600 worth of Qubic right now is what, 196 million? Yeah, 196 million Qubic. Let's round it up. Since it was 664, let's round it up to 200 million. So 200 million Qubic versus, what are we talking about? 100,000 XPR. All right, so if you have a $1 price target, right, for XPR, your price target will put you at $1,000, or not 1,000, 100,000, right? If you reach your price target, you're 100,000 with XPR, right? If you have 200 million Qubic and you hit a penny, let's see. Oh, you have $2 million. Oh shit, yeah, man. Qubic might, if we're talking about price target and not like market cap, because if you believe in 1 penny more than you believe in XPR being $1, yeah, Qubic is a way better buy. Damn, I didn't realize that. I'm glad I did that out loud. That's damn. Did I type that right in the calculator? Let me make sure I did that right. 200 million. Pretty sure I did 200 times 0.01. Yeah, that's $2 million. 200 million at a penny. Damn. So you can potentially turn. Is that right? Let me make sure my initial numbers are right. Let me not. Yeah, if you put $664, you'll get 216 million. 216 million Qubic. But what if XPR goes to $10? Hey, that's the thing. You don't fucking know, but you have to look at the fundamentals and think, what's the utility? But yeah, Qubic is a better buy. Shit, that was a good thought exercise. Mining Doge will bring exposure to Marshall because he was early in Doge. That opens up the door for Qubic to be used in the Metallic ecosystem. I mean, it could be, but I don't. Would there be? I'm trying to think of the AI aspect, like Agarth. How can Agarth interact with the Metallicus ecosystem? Unless they use the Metallicus DeFi, because once the AGI is autonomous, it can literally do whatever it wants. Like it could interact with any chain. It'll like have its own wallets. It'll have its own funds, its own signature. So technically, it's up to the AI. Because honestly, once smart contracts and Agarth is up and oracles, it's not up to anybody. It's up to the AI. Because I'm sure that once the real Agarth is ready to be released to the wild, they're gonna bootstrap it with some funds, with probably some Bitcoin or some Qubic, and they're gonna let it run amok on the internet. Dude, are you talking about XPR? Dude, if XPR goes to $5, I'm making XPR videos. Oh my god. That would be insane. I mean, I don't have millions of it. I only have like 100K. I'm like, let me just, because I used to have a few. I'm like, let me not sell. Because at that point, I knew I had sold my SHX. I'm like, let me not get rid of this because I almost sold it because I'm like, no, I already got rid of my SHX because I had this. I'm like, let me keep this fucking 100K because I got it for fairly cheap. I think it was still at 3 zeros and a 6. Because I remember seeing at 3 zeros and a 3, going like, I like this token, but I don't. And then I watched it like slowly pumping, and I'm like, oh damn, I think I'm gonna have to get in on this. Because it did one of those slow, creepy pumps. And I'm like, because it didn't have like crazy ass fucking like, oh, it's up 30, it's up. It was like, I saw it slowly, like week after week going up, and I'm like, what the fuck? I took a closer look. I was like, let me get in on this before it kills a 0. I was like, this is too crazy. And then it did more than that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Let's go back to loan. Dude, what if loan might be a fucking dark horse? It's still 50 million market cap. Oh, am I sharing the right screen? Here you go. 50 mil. Trading volume, still baby volume. I know that looks like a lot, but in terms of big exchanges, it's not. Like in Bitcoin, that could be like one person's trade. Yeah, this thing has so much room. Like, imagine loan with a steady volume of 10 million. That'll put it at least at a penny. I know people get turned off by supply, but you got to think of the utility. And with adoption, how much this token will be used. All right. Back to Qubic. Anything new with Qubic? Oh yeah, Q Doge. We were talking about we got sidetracked or something. Let me put up a poll. Hold on. Pause. Hold on. Save that. Boom. Bada bing. Bada bam. Bada bam. All right, get ready. I'm about to put up a poll. Are you guys gonna sacrifice your Qubic for Q Doge? I want to see the sentiment. Start poll. That's what she said. I hope after all that I don't have typos. All right, cool. Check out the poll. Pause. That's what she said. I beg your pardon? That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said. Those who trust Q Doge early and are true early adopters will get the most benefits. Don't forget 25% of the total supply is reserved for a massive airdrop split into 5 stages. We love our community, and the first stage might be huge. This is obviously in light of recent news that we may or may not be mining Doge. But here's the thing. I'm not being negative or nothing, but what if like people were saying, oh, it's not possible. What if it turns out mining Doge isn't possible? Does this mean this meme fucking goes away forever? Or what if it gets delayed? Will that take the steam out of the meme? Because memes require like sentiment too. It's not just about like coming out on like a pop-in network. But yeah, I was just talking about this last night. If do you think your the 1 million whatever tokens you get for Qdoge, do you think that's gonna be worth 1 million Qubic at a penny, which is $10,000? If you believe a Qubic is gonna hit 1 penny, then the 1 million Qubic that you need to send the contract is gonna be worth $10,000. Is that worth the Qdoge that you're gonna get? That's the question I ask myself now. Because I got into the early memes because I got into Qubic early. But if you're early into Qubic now and say you have like only, I don't know, 50 or 100 million Qubic, a million is a lot. So that's like if you have 100 million Qubic, that's 1% of your wealth. Right? If you're counting on Qubic to be like a game changer for you, that's 1% of your game changing money for Qdoge. And that's not shade. That's just objective reality. But yeah, let's see what happens. They have a pretty basic website. I just like the other memes. They're like way more unique. Like their websites are way more put together. Yeah, let me not compare. Comparing is not nice. They say they're coming out with a game. So yeah, keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it. Let me know if you're gonna sacrifice your Qubic. 1 million Qubic, maximum 1 billion Qubic. So you gotta trust that you're gonna get your Qdoge. Oh, let's see if anybody has sent. Oh, let's see. Uh-oh. Are we getting DDoS? In the meantime, market makers. What that mean? Or better yet, 55 cents. 55 cents? No, I like $5 better. Good day, Sam. Kraken has come for Qubic after we dominated the post. Hey, bro. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, yo, we have to kill that post. They probably thought they were getting DDoS. They're like, oh, Qubic's DDoS and Kraken. Dude, 55 cents would be killer for XPR. The thing is, it's hard to know when to sell because you want to be like, oh, it's gonna go to $1, and then you want 100K, and then it goes down to 25 cents, and you're like, fuck, I could have got 25K out and held 25K. So yeah, 55 cents would be nice. I think I'm gonna do that because last bull run, I left so much fucking money on the table. I'm like, dude, I could be living a completely different life. I didn't know about taking profits. I was like, fuck. Not this time. Be right back. I need more hot water. Not this time, bull run. I'm gonna get you this time. I'm gonna get hella money. Yeah, Kraken would be ideal because Kraken has an interesting what's it called? Marketing campaign going where they have like really small, like random people marketing Kraken. Like I noticed that, like on Twitter and on YouTube, like the most random people are advertising Kraken, even to the point where like I applied to their affiliate program and I got in. I was like, what the hell? Thus, now I have a link in my videos now. See, they have 27 million Qubic, $82. Damn. Damn. I wonder if anyone's gonna FOMO. Is there a deadline? Looks like this wasn't really. Damn, that's sad. I don't mean to laugh, but that's because before other memes they filled up quick. I wonder if word didn't get out. It is the weekend. I don't know why they did this on the weekend. The weekend's not ideal. But then it looks so big. Anyone who's been around crypto for a while, this looks not like that unique. And then if you look at Garth relative to this, you're like, nah. Like reactionary memes, they might do a little bit in the beginning, but I don't know how long they last. When I say reactionary meme, I mean like this is an obvious reaction to maybe mining Doge. We don't even know if we're gonna mine it. We don't even like that would be like months from now, even if it happened. So I don't know if this was timing. Oh, better early than late, but let's see if they're actually developing a game. That would be crazy. I've seen this on 1,000 memes. Here comes a game. Here comes a this. Here comes a that. Here comes a hey. They're gonna have an AMA though. I heard. I hope my words aren't interpreted as FUD or something. Just being objective. Dogecoin mining. 9 minutes ago. Oh. After gauging community's sentiment, I propose to choose one of the followings. The fact that he would ask that means he knows it's possible. And he put any other ASIC mined coin. Alright, so we were talking about whether it's doable earlier. That to me is bullish. Like his tone of things, he's very frank. He doesn't like really say he can do something without knowing he could do it. From what I've observed. Someone threw 10 million Qubic at it. Dude. That's so much money. If I look at it in price of a penny, that's $100K. That's $100,000 at a penny. That's how I look at Qubic right now. This guy dropped 100K on Doge. Godspeed, Doge. All right. Let's see. How do I check the poll? Let me go ahead. Pause. Pause. Quickly pause. How do I check this poll? 100%, 3 votes. Say no, thank you. You're 0 for 3 votes. Yo, I've been telling people about Qubic. They crapped on it until the 51% news was reported by other crypto news sites. Now you can be like, and do a little dance with your legs, like open and close your knees, like a little kid, and then point at them like, like a little touchdown dance. I don't want to stand up and do it. Already been said. Gateway? What's already been said? The game MLM. Thoughts? Oh, I have thoughts. Let's go over it real quick. It's actually bullish as fuck. I don't talk about it enough. I was going through it during a live, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. I didn't realize so much got updated on the website. I think it's an acronym for the survival game. Yeah, it's My Last Match. I know what you mean. Let's go to the website. The website, I didn't realize how much got updated on the website. By the way, if you're on X listening, please do me a favor. Go over to the YouTube. Drop in if you want to engage in the chat so I can. Oh, let me not. I forgot I can do this now. Gotta share that. I can share the live chat. Come over to the YouTube side, drop a like for the algorithm, and make friends in the live chat. All right, close this, close that, close this, and close that. Close that and close this. What the hell? What was I about to do? Oh yeah, My Last Match. First, let's go to the X. My Last Match. Like, this game's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a lot of detail. I think it's gonna be like a zombie version of, I don't know. It's like it's got GTA type details. All right, quick guide to staying alive. Stay hidden. Noise and light can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Read up. Your life depends on it. The mentals won't spot you if you lie and don't move. The mentals react to noise. You can sneak behind them unnoticed. It reminds me of I don't know if you guys have ever played Metal Gear, like espionage, the espionage game. Those were the best games ever. I remember when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, and then Substance came out. I was like, yo, what are they doing? How could a game get so good? This was July 13th. Keep going. All excitement about taking over Monero Network, killer feature dropping soon, and other bullish news. I am new to MLM, but intrigued with the concept of the game. One of my best series was Walking Dead, but I want to understand why develop a game on Qubic. What does having it on Qubic bring to the game, which would be absent if it was run like a traditional game like Fortnite? Trading. All right, so yeah, DeFi market. All right, back to the website.
This isn't just survival. It's strategy. It's power. It's my last match. An open-world MMO where strategy, alliances, and cunning keep you alive. Just you, the post-apocalyptic world, and those who want to take what's yours. Play to earn in a player-driven economy. Trade, loot, own safe houses or vehicles, or offer services. With blockchain integration, your in-game wealth has real-world impact. The world isn't empty. The mentals roam, drawn to noise and light. But if you stray too far into the darkness, you might never return. Lights keep you sane. Safe houses keep you breathing. And trust, that's the rarest resource of all. Every fight is high stakes. Every loss is real. And if you die, it costs you. In this persistent world, survival isn't just about food and water. It's about outsmarting and outlasting. Survive, strategize, dominate. This isn't just a game. This is your last match.
Dude, it looks so crazy. I feel like it's when it's actually live, like when it's an MMORPG, like there's gonna be so much interesting. It's gonna be like a virtual, like fucking Walking Dead. There's gonna be clans. There's gonna be people like shareholders are gonna have like say in the fucking real world. Like it's insane. Pets survival advantage for solo players. Pets provide unique benefits. Dogs track enemies, detect threats. Cats hunts disease-spreading rodents. Rats detect traps. That's so cool. Hidden loot poisons. Wow. Panther, alligator, ostrich. It's so random. Ostrich. Offensive pets for different environments. Parrot mimics sounds to confuse enemies. Monkey retrieves loot from unreachable places. Important note: some pets cannot be kept together. For example, dog versus rat, or dog and cat, cat rat. Makes sense. Interesting. Vehicle and transportation are invaluable. Only around 1,000 vehicles exist at a time. That's so crazy. Making them sought after assets. Imagine you're a vehicle holder. Types of players can use cars, vans, trucks, buses, trains, boats, and aerostats. Yeah, mylastmatch.net if you want to take a look at this yourself. Politics, clans, and influence. Players can form alliances, control trade routes, and dominate entire regions. Safe house owners and shareholders vote on taxes, trade fees, and key decisions. Dude, there's gonna be straight up politics, like real life politics in this game. That's so funny. The ultimate endgame is not just survival, but becoming a power figure in the world. World and setting takes place in the 1990s European town, where an unknown disaster has caused eternal darkness. Society has collapsed, and only safe houses provide a glimmer of organized civilization. The world is divided into urban centers, high loot but dangerous, suburbs, and parks. Safer ideal for beginners, industrial zones, rich in resources but contested. Radioactive areas contain rare loot but require hazmat suits. Dude, this is going to be such a cool game. I hope it comes out this winter. This winter would be so dope. Welcome to a world where the 90s are frozen in time, but not as we remember them. Blasey, blasey, blasey. The worst thing is not knowing who you are. Hey, that's real life. That's real life shit. The worst thing is not knowing who you are. A world forgotten, a fight without end. I feel like this game is gonna be like low-key deep. Cities crumble, industrial rust. Yeah, I don't want to read everything word for word. That'll be boring as fuck. We don't know what the specs are gonna be yet, but I'm sure you gotta have at least 8 gigs of RAM, probably. I would say 8 gigs. At least 500 megabytes or gigabytes of RAM or space. You think it's a good platform to release my own story on? I have a blockchain story based 1,000 years in the future. Yeah, you can. If you have a good story and a good team, you can use Nostromo as a launchpad and raise funds for your project. That'd be dope. The community fucks with dope ideas. You can make a proposal in the Qubic Discord if you need funds. They have a grant program. And I'm sure there's devs in the Qubic Discord that could point you in the right direction. I don't know. Yeah, usually there's helpful people in the Qubic Discord if you go to the right channel. Do you own any ZBCN? I don't. That was another token I was watching pump. I'm like, damn, look at that thing go. And I'm like, damn, look at it go. And I'm like, damn, look at it go. And I'm like, damn, all right, it's gone. Buy Zebek. Is that Zebek? Is that Zebek? ZBCN? It's a very clear marketing strategy, ZBCN. Zebek has a marketing strategy? Is it me or so far does Qubic theme screams villain arc? Garth, my last match. You gotta lean into the heel. If they're gonna call you the bad guy, hey, say hello to the bad guy. Lean into it, man. I owned it, took 5K profit and ditched it. Nice. Yeah, man. One thing I learned is never marry your coins. Like, make your money. If you see another opportunity, don't hesitate. Because you don't want to be like, oh, I should have fucking took those profits. Take a chunk out, see how it goes. And then if you feel good about it, take more out. And if you feel good, you feel good. You made your money no matter what. You gotta have like a balanced approach to it. Alright, what time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. I think I'll dip soon. Oh, what the fuck? I've been on here for an hour 42. I have no team. I'm completely solo. Ooh. Hey, that's how every idea starts, man. Go for it, man. That's dope. You're gonna need devs. You're gonna need a lot of money. Are you trying to make a game? Or what are you trying to make? Or like a graphic, like you want to make a blockchain game story, or what do you mean? Okay. Oh, we just read that. Fight, trade, or disappear. But with around 300 safe houses scattered throughout the world, each serves as a distinct purpose. Yeah, the best thing about this is the game will live on the blockchain. It's like gonna be infinitely scalable. Every transaction that happens is real. It's real value transfer across the network. And the game, if this game hits, like games that hit, they'll have like a few 100,000 users per month. Like easily making transactions. And that'll be burning a lot of Qubic. Anything else we're looking at today? Let's see how Gem is doing. Sundays are slow for most tokens. Ooh, still out around 77, 77.97. Ooh. What's this one looking like? What the? Any more jeets happen? There's some major jeeting. Oh, people are buying back up right here. Like baby amounts though. Must be a bot. Look at that. What the hell? 11 cents? Get that 671 bucks. 100 bucks, 100 bucks, 150 bucks, 1200 bucks. Those sales dump the price. By the way, gem is a reward token. Every buy and sell gets taxed into a reward pool that gets distributed in USDC to the holders every few minutes. The team literally like sent me some tokens. Like I didn't buy any, and then I saw like actual USDC floating into my wallet. I was like, what the fuck? It's real. So I just bought like a little bit. Now I just keep seeing USDC flow into my wallet. It's not a lot, but if you buy a lot, you'll probably get a lot more. But I bought just a little bit just to test it out. The team's really cool. Nice guys. Think Marvel Universe but blockchain. I'm taking the comic graphic novel approach. That's what I was thinking. Graphic novel. That's interesting. Go for it, man. Build up your audience. Do you have art for it? Are you artists too? I have an event LLC with my wife. Think card tournaments, etc. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, put a proposal together. Do you know about the proposals that they have in Discord? I think every week they have an AMA where you can propose something to the computers and they can vote on it. Yeah, flesh out your idea with the community. See what it is. See how the community feels about it. Because if the community backs you, then a lot of times the computers will back you. The computers being the validators who vote on the grant proposals. I think that's it. Oh, before I wrap it up, let's visit Quibic's website. In case you don't know, what the page not found? What? What? Did you get a cease and desist or something? What happened to Josh's website? I'm not tripping, am I? Oh, that was weird. It was giving me that 404 not found error. Yeah, check out Josh Kirby's website, qubic.threadless.com. He's got cool designs. Wait a minute. Is that the right Kirby? Yeah, okay. I don't want to give you the fake website. You can get skateboards too. You can get a skateboard. You get jigsaw puzzles. You get scarves. Pillows. You get duvet covers. You get stuff for your kids. Ooh, maybe I'll get something for my son. Nice. I like this one. My son loves blue. Oh, he would like this too. So it's so bright. Nice. Anywho, yeah, go check out Josh's store if you want to rep Qubic outside of the internet. See what kind of any new hoodies. It's almost gonna be sweater season. Ooh la la. I like these minimalist designs. These aren't bad either. But I like less. I like less is more. Ooh, I like this one. That'll look dope. Damn. Alright. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes, I have art. No, I don't know about the proposals. Yeah, go check out the proposals. Go to the Qubic Discord. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Uh-oh. It's no loading? ¿Por qué no? I'm either losing my internet or something's going on. Or Discord's tripping. Just a little teaser I made it all myself. Check me out. I follow you and Qubic Anonymous. Okay. Is that your X tag? Yo X info? Let me see. I don't know why Discord isn't pulling up. Maybe Discord is tripping. Because X works. Are you Desk Nerd? Is that you? Isn't following, you're following. No, it might not be you. 2 followers. No, there's no way that. Is that you? Let me see. Let me know if I have this right. I don't. Is that you? I just typed in whatever your YouTube name was into X. I don't know if that's you or not. Be scusi. Anywho, all right, I'm gonna get on with my day. Happy Sunday. Thanks for watching. Drop a like and a peace out. Keep your eye on Qubic. Keep your eye